When you press your foot down on the brake pedal, you are engaging in a fundamental act of trust with your vehicle. It is an expectation so basic, so critical to survival, that its failure represents one of the most profound breaches of automotive safety imaginable. Yet, as we move deeper into 2025, a disturbing pattern is emerging across manufacturers and models, from beloved workhorses to cutting-edge luxury vehicles. Widespread recalls and investigations are revealing that this fundamental trust is being broken with alarming frequency. The issues are varied: software glitches that erase safety nets, hydraulic leaks that appear without warning, and physical designs that sabotage their own components. But the consequence is singular: a terrifying loss of control. If you're in the market for a vehicle, understanding these failures is not just about being an informed consumer, it is a critical step in safeguarding your life and the lives of others on the road. The following 10 vehicles and models represent some of the most shocking and significant braking problems facing drivers today, serving as a crucial guide for what to approach with extreme caution. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a vehicle that should be the unquestioned poster child for reliability: the brand new 2024 to 2025 Toyota Tacoma. Its presence here is a genuine shock, underscoring that no brand is immune to critical oversights. A recent and serious recall has placed roughly 106,000 of these redesigned trucks in North America under scrutiny for a flaw that is startling in its mechanical simplicity. On certain four-wheel drive models, the rear brake hose is routed with such poor clearance that it can physically rub against the inside of the wheel assembly. This is not a complex electronic failure. It is a slow, deliberate act of self-destruction, kind of like a rope being sawed in half over time. Coming in at number 9, we shift from a simple mechanical flaw to a complex, high-tech failure affecting the pinnacle of luxury. This recall involves not a single car, but an entire fleet of ultra-expensive BMW and Rolls-Royce vehicles, including the 2023 to 2025 5 Series, 7 Series, X1, X5, X7, and even the all-electric Rolls-Royce Spectre, affecting an estimated 278,000 units. The culprit is the Integrated Brake System, or IBS, a sophisticated unit designed to deliver smooth, powerful, and consistent braking. However, this system can fail without warning, triggering a total loss of power brake assistance. When the malfunction occurs, a dashboard alert flashes, and the brakes instantly revert to a basic, unassisted mechanical mode. For the driver, the change is instantaneous and shocking. One moment, the brake pedal is effortless. The next, it turns stiff and unyielding, as if set in concrete. Pressing it requires immense physical effort, and stopping distances balloon dangerously, especially at highway speeds. Sliding into our number 8 spot is the Fiat 500, a compact city car with a long and troubled history of safety concerns, particularly regarding its braking systems. The danger here is not defined by one massive recall but by a repeating, distressing pattern of defects across multiple model years, revealing inconsistent and unreliable quality control. Consider the recent recall for the 2023 to 2024 Fiat 500X in the European Union, where regulators issued an alarming warning. A sudden forceful impact on the brake pedal could cause it to detach completely from its mounting, resulting in an immediate and total loss of braking ability. This follows a recall for the 2020 Fiat 500X over defective rear brake calipers prone to failure and requiring full replacement. At number 7, we encounter a failure mode unique to the digital age, affecting the brand synonymous with cutting-edge tech and constant controversy: Tesla. The issue here is not a leaking hose or a failing pump, but the chilling, unpredictable phenomenon known as phantom braking. This occurs when a Tesla's autopilot or full self-driving system suddenly and violently applies the brakes for no apparent reason, startling the driver and creating a severe hazard for traffic behind. The problem became so widespread that the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, opened a formal investigation into approximately 416,000 Tesla Model 3 and Model Y vehicles. The agency received hundreds of complaints describing cars cruising at highway speeds when they would abruptly decelerate hard. Securing the number 6 position is Ram Trucks, a brand built on an image of rugged toughness and dependability, yet one that has been hit by an astonishing number of recalls tied to its braking and stability control systems. These are not minor issues but massive campaigns, revealing a troubling pattern of critical safety failures. In September 2024, Stellantis, Ram's parent company, recalled a staggering 1.2 million Ram 1500 pickups from the 2019 to 2024 model years due to a software glitch in the anti-lock brake, or ABS control module. This glitch could silently disable the electronic stability control, or ESC system, the vital safety net that prevents skidding and spinouts during emergency maneuvers or on slippery roads. A sudden, unnoticed failure of ESC at highway speeds is profoundly dangerous. Cracking our top 5 is the hugely popular GMC Sierra, specifically models from 2014 to 2018. Alongside their Chevrolet Silverado counterparts, these trucks are infamous for a dangerous and widely reported fault with the vacuum brake assist pump. While this issue led to a massive recall in 2019, its legacy and the sheer number of affected vehicles, nearly 3.5 million trucks and SUVs, earn it a high spot on our 2025 list as these aged trucks continue to circulate in the used market. The vacuum pump provides the power assist that makes the brake pedal easy to press. At number 4, we find America's best-selling vehicle, the Ford F-150, with a particularly alarming issue affecting the 2021 model year. While the recall was limited in scope, the nature of the defect makes it exceptionally dangerous. Filed under NHTSA Recall 21V-702, the problem was a potential brake fluid leak from the electronic brake booster, caused by a manufacturing flaw. Such a leak can create a mushy, spongy brake pedal feel and drastically reduce braking performance. Warning lights may eventually illuminate, but by the time they do, stopping power is already critically compromised. What makes this defect so insidious is its unpredictability. During normal driving, the brakes might feel perfectly fine, lulling the driver into a false sense of security. However, during a sudden panic stop, the exact moment full braking force is needed, the system could fail entirely. Seizing the number 3 spot are the 2020 to 2022 Chevrolet Silverado and GMC Sierra, recalled for an issue that is both extremely rare and exceptionally terrifying: sudden rear-wheel lockup at speed. In November 2024, General Motors recalled nearly 462,000 diesel-powered pickups and large SUVs, including the Tahoe, Suburban, and Escalade, for a faulty transmission control valve that can wear prematurely. In catastrophic cases, this can cause the rear wheels to lock momentarily, usually during a downshift. The sensation described by owners is like yanking the emergency brake while cruising on the highway. One owner reported to the NHTSA that while towing a trailer, the truck shuddered and then downshifted violently, causing the vehicle to skid. Coming in hot at number 2 is a massive and alarming recall affecting brand new 2025 Ford vehicles just as they reach showroom floors. In August 2025, Ford recalled 312,120 of its most profitable trucks and SUVs, including the 2025 F-150 Expedition Bronco Ranger and Lincoln Navigator, due to a failing electronic brake booster, or EBB. The issue is as strange as it is dangerous. The EBB module can suddenly enter a faulted state while driving, causing an immediate and total loss of brake boost. Alarmingly, this can occur even while advanced driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control are active. According to Ford's documents, the brake booster may need to complete a sleep cycle before functioning again. And here we are at the number 1 spot, reserved for a defect so severe, so widespread on brand new vehicles, and so shockingly sudden that it has already triggered a major class action lawsuit against General Motors. The affected models are the 2025 Chevrolet Traverse, GMC Acadia, Buick Enclave, Chevrolet Colorado, and GMC Canyon. The alleged issue is a defective master brake cylinder assembly that can cause a sudden, complete, and catastrophic loss of all hydraulic braking power. The lawsuit claims that critical internal seals inside the master cylinder fail prematurely, wiping out pressure with zero warning. Driver reports describe a consistent, terrifying sequence. The dashboard erupts with warnings for brakes, ABS, and stability control, followed instantly by a brake pedal that either turns rock hard and immovable or drops limply to the floor with no resistance. From phantom braking in high-tech EVs to full hydraulic failure in brand-new family cars, the spectrum of braking flaws in today's market is vast and deeply troubling. These issues transcend brand loyalty and market segment, impacting economy cars, luxury flagships, and best-selling trucks alike. They represent a multifaceted crisis in automotive safety, where complexity sometimes introduces new points of failure, and where fundamental engineering